Hey, Empress Vibrant here. Hey, fire signs. Hope everybody is well. So welcome to your July reading. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Please like and share and comment. Also, for your personal readings, all the information will be down in the description box. I'm going to do the reading in sections. So I'm going to start off with Leo, Aries, and then Sagittarius. I'll put timestamps down in the comments and in the description box. I'll do a love reading. I'll do it in the same order, and then I'll do a collective advice for all of the fire signs. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, let's get into your reading. Okay. Right. So Leo, what's going on? So Leo, your root energy is happy family. When happy family shows up in your reading, lets me know that that's one of the main focuses. So for you, you are wanting everything to be harmonious in the home. There's been times where the energy in the home has not been harmonious, but at this moment you are vibrating quite high. You are seeing the results of your change in approach to your family situation, the unity that you see in your home with your children as well right now. And it feels like in and amongst your immediate family and your external family, that things seem to be quite balanced at the moment. For a while, things were quite up in the air. There were things that needed to be addressed and ironed out. Obviously, there's some stuff that still is yet to be discussed. But overall, this is your main focus. Your main focus is to make sure that your family is happy, that you play your position, that you're contributing positively, and there's even some people in and around your energy who's noticing the difference in your mood, even at work. Yeah, Leo, things are quite well at the moment. Things are going well. Finances seem to be quite stable right now. I'm hearing finances are going quite well right now, so everybody involved is quite happy, especially the children. Okay, so when I was asking Divine, okay, so we've got happy family, what are the types of themes, what is going on with this happy family, what is the benefits of this happy family, or what are we moving from? So we've got the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands talks about an opportunity coming in. So I believe that there's been more opportunities to interact with one another on a positive level. I believe that there's going to be more opportunities to partner up. There's going to be opportunities to make more money. There's other business ventures for you, Leo. And with Leo, you're always looking out for ways to flip your money. If you find something to be lucrative, you will definitely invest. So there's going to be some other things for you to be able to invest in, other projects for you to collaborate on as well. Okay, so when I was sort of asking, all right, what types of scenarios, what types of situations are going to come out of this? Because we know that this happy family energy is what's happening currently, but we know we're actually moving from quite a harsh, quite cold for some of you. Your relationships have been of late, but lately, I'd say the last month and a half, there seems to be a shift in the relationship, in the dynamics of the family within the last couple of weeks, which is really, really nice. So to clarify, the Ace of Wands, we've got judication. So it looks like at some particular time, there was definitely a need for some type of mediation. This is the courts, this is an official person. This could even be a religious leader. But at one point or another, there was a need to have some mediation. You wasn't able to communicate without having a middle person. There was always some arguments or misunderstandings. Okay, we've got gift. So there's more opportunities for you to gift your family and your significant other, especially now that there seems to be some financial stability. Seems like there's been a bit of a windfall. So now you're able to gift your family a lot more, which you're really enjoying, which everybody's enjoying. Because at one stage, the energy in the home was of despair. At one stage or another, it wasn't a happy place, your home. You didn't feel comfortable there. Your family were walking on eggshells due to the disruption in the energy. So for some of you, there was some disruption in the energy, which was led to feelings of despair. This ain't gonna work. I'm not happy. I just want to move on. But we know that your love for family and wanting to stick together is more greater than your need or your desire to leave a situation. We've got expectation. So we know that there has been a shift in the expectation now that we have discussed things, we have had a mediator, there has been exchanging of gifts, heart-to-heart conversation. The expectation has changed. Where somebody was expecting things to keep going wrong or for the relationship to still have the same issues, things have changed. And then look, we've got family room. So definitely the expectation has changed. Now, instead of necessarily needing a mediator, there is a way that you and your family are able to come together. This is the parlor, this is the family room. This is where you have your family meetings and discuss things. This is where you chew out what you like, what you don't like. This is where you delegate roles. Yeah, and then heart-to-heart discussions. So it looks like within your family right now, you are bonding, where there was a time where the energy in your home was quite disjointed. Yeah. And then we have the Chariot. So you are steadily moving towards, in fact, the Chariot is sort of like rushing in, getting things done, taking charge. So you're taking the lead. You're not just waiting to find out what's going to happen. You're taking the lead. You're being direct about what you want. You're not dithering and pondering. You're being direct, and you're going for exactly what you want. And it's paying off for you because you've got great fortune. When you go for what you want and you're clear in your desires and your vibration is right, great fortune is yours. You know, you're moving away from this poverty mindset. You're moving away from the arguments about not having enough, that lack mentality, always feeling like there's a need for more, like there's not enough. So there's definitely moving away. There's an energy of moving away from this poverty energy, this poverty mindset, which is good because it means that everyone involved, their whole self-esteem, their whole outlook on themselves changes when you don't look at yourself from a place of lack. And then we have the privileged lady. So obviously this is a woman, but this this is not gender specific, this particular reading. So you could be presenting as the privileged woman, whereas at one stage your mindset was at around poverty and lack, always thinking about what you don't have instead of looking about what you do have, because you've got great fortune and now you're coming up and you're showing up as the privileged lady. Or maybe this is how you're making your partner feel with the sudden wealth that's coming, with all the gifts that you're offering. Maybe your spouse feels like the privileged one, you know. So that's quite nice. There seems to be some energy of getting things done, making money, getting on projects. Many water sources as well, Leo, which I'm seeing here. And yeah, there's quite a few, because there's opportunities, there's gifts, there's fortune here, wealth and money, change of mindset. And then we have recognition and reward, which is the 6 of Wands. So this is about finally getting the recognition for all the hard work you put in. Maybe this was part of the reason why some of your partnerships have not been working out very well, why sometimes you and the spouse have been knocking heads, because sometimes you feel like you are not been appreciated for the things that you do or what you bring to the table. Okay. All right. And even with work, you are going to be celebrated for the work that you do, with your projects, with the things that you are investing in. You will get that recognition and that reward. And even the jobs and things, it may end up meaning that you are able to travel with this particular job, or maybe you want to be traveling with your family at some point when everything lifts up a bit more and there's less restrictions, but there's definitely a journey on hand. And obviously this is your journey of life, as well as getting on a physical train, plane, getting in a car, whatever it may be. Yeah, but this is your journey of life. This is you moving from feeling despair, not knowing how things are going to work out, to getting the recognition and the reward that you deserve for all the effort that you've put in. Okay, and we've got distant horizons, so it means that there are much great things to look forward to in the future, especially if you have been investing in yourself and investing for your family, for the future generation, for generations to come. Then the distant horizon for your family will be extremely happy, because there'll be some stability there. And then we have unexpected income. Okay, so while you are getting on with your day-to-day, some type of unexpected income may come in. So we're talking tax rebate, postcode lottery, we're talking about being gifted something, unexpected income. Maybe pay for a job that you forgot that you did, or a payout from an investment. But it's unexpected. You're not expecting this to come in. So when it does come in, you're happy. You know, your family's happy. They're giving you the recognition and reward, the big up for sharing your winnings, or yeah, because obviously there's some gifts there as well. And then we have courthouse. So when courthouse comes in, so it may be that for some of you, it might be a sense that you have some court proceedings that still need to get sorted out. So for some of you, this is this is more than mediation. This is legally splitting assets. This is paying fines, custody battles, yeah, so this is mainly to do with clearing up stuff. So I think whatever is not being dealt with at this moment, there are ways in which, because they've got great fortune coming up, there's many opportunities coming up to come together, collaborate, spend some quality time with your family, gift your family, conversation, meetings, coming together, you know, heart to heart conversations, a change in mindset, a change in the behavior and the dynamics of the family of a whole. Because Leo, your energy is all about wanting your family to be happy and for you to feel happy wherever you are, wherever you feel home is, and whoever you see as being your family, whether they are your children and your spouse, whether they are your friends and your flatmates. You know, we all find our family. Sometimes, you know, we make our own families, not necessarily the families that we have been born into. But I guess that is your general, Leo. Link me back for your love reading. Hey Aries, welcome to your general reading. So I'm going to kick off with the root energy, which is woman holding a heart. So this just means that Aries, and obviously this is not gender specific, but this just means you're at a stage where you're willing to accept love or accept some sort of support. You're willing also to offer of that love, to show your compassion, your support to your friends, family, loved ones, colleagues, etc. This is you being willing to accept and willing to give of love. Okay, so that could become in the form of support. This could come in the way of help with something. This could be financial. This could be emotional support. You know, so Aries, be open to that, and also yeah, you're willing to accept some kind of offer. For a while you've been sort of not interested, but I think the way somebody comes to you changes the way you see things. And you have been showing your love in many ways, Aries. You've been supporting your family. We've got the Four of Wands here. And the Four of Wands talks about stability, home, and event. And you've been showing your love. You've been supporting your family through this event. You showed your love, your support. You were there. Yeah, for some of you, this was quite draining. However, you know what you were there for and what role you went to play. So let's clarify in why the Four of Wands is here. We have pathways. So there is a new way of seeing things, there's a new way of doing things now. Now that you've offered your love, you've seen what it is that is on offer, and now you can make a clear distinction between what is working and what is not working, how you will move forward, how you will approach future situations and future scenarios, how you will approach future events, how you support people, the level of support. You're going to change the way you do things with this pathway. And then we have sudden wealth. So there is definitely some money coming in. It's going to happen suddenly. It's not money that was expected. So we like when unexpected income comes in. We like when sudden wealth drops in our lap, because it just means with this particular wealth we are able to support and carry on supporting our families, and affecting our family in a positive way. So Leo, looks like you're Aries, it looks like you're going to be able to make the changes that you really, really want to make. It seems like there's an element of bad health going on. Either there's someone in and around your energy who is not feeling very well, or this is you, Aries. But I feel as though this is somebody else. I think you're I think you're paying attention to the signs, and you'll be able to support someone by offering support and love through their time of need. Okay, you'll be able to support them. You may have the right herbs for them at the time. You may have the right advice, the right meditations to give. Some type of healing as well, you'll be able to offer, Aries. So start looking at all the different people around you and your gifts and how you're able to heal. Because I'm hearing healing as well. That is a part of what this woman holding a heart is. It's what you offer, what you're able to support, what you're able to give. Okay, and you're showing up in your own reading, the Emperor. So we know that this is very focused. The Emperor's a focused energy, structured, organized, likes to do things by the letter. Yeah, very focused and driven. Okay, so it seems like you know what it is that you want to do, you know where you want to place your energy, you know why you want to place your energy there, and you know what you're wanting to get out of it. So that's brilliant. So just keep going, Aries. Because at one time there was a lot of despair, a lot of stress over whether or not things will change, or will you be able to manifest what it is that you truly desire. And Aries, of course you can. You are the Emperor after all. Okay, you are cleaning up house. You are wanting to invest in your future and the future of your children's. So yeah, you're investing in yourself, you're cleaning up house and home, you're structuring things, and you're getting yourself in a good stead to own land and home and business, and to invest and reinvest. Because there's a lot of focus energy. And it's also that you don't have to be in any toil and labor. You've worked hard, you're no stranger to hard work. However, you don't want to be in toil and labor anymore. You've done that type of labor. Now you want to be able to live off the fruits of your labor and your smart business decisions. Okay? And that is why an Emperor energy is here, for that focus, for that drive and that structure. Okay? Then we have the Devil. When the Devil shows up, it lets me know that there is negative energy in the air. This could be negative self-chatter, this could be self-sabotage. It also could speak of other people being negative and envious of you, evil eye, wishing ill. So it works both ways, that the negative self-chatter, the lower self, and sometimes override and not allow us to feel like we have anything to give. In Aries, you always have a lot to give. You have a big heart. You are a fire sign, but you also love very, very deeply as well. Okay, so I wanted to find out what was going on with this Devil energy. What was this all about, Aries? And we have false person. So we've got to be very, very mindful about this false person. It seems to be two people. Up the front, you have the woman, and then you have the man in the background who seems to be the brains of the business, and she's rather the distraction or the decoy. So be very mindful about the relationships that you have around you, because there is some negative energy definitely around you. Be very mindful about accepting gifts from this false person. In fact, just be very mindful about accepting gifts from anybody within this next month or so. You know, don't accept any gifts from those people who you don't, your energy doesn't feel right with them. Yeah, don't accept any gifts from any sideways energy people. As there's going to definitely be need to get some type of mediation through the courts, needing some Yeah, needed some legal support, getting to understand what your rights are, fighting and stating your case. Yeah, you may need to state your case about something. Be very mindful about this false person and this gift, and it could affect your child or children. So be very, very mindful, Aries, about the gifts that you're accepting from people, especially if it's for your children, or they would have access to this particular gift. It feels like it would be something that would cause issues or even bad health to your children. Be very, very mindful, Aries. You have support from your angels and your ancestors, so there's no need to be worried. But what you need to do is be mindful about what you do, as in a way of accepting gifts, the type of company that you're keeping, making sure your energy is right, um, so that you're able to let all that negative energy just bounce off. If you're already in a low vibrational state, or in a state of at the same kind of energy, and you're matching with them people, all you're doing is helping to create more of that negative energy. So be above that low vibrational energy that seems to be trying to come and knock you off your perch, because you're doing very, very well, Aries. You are putting in work. You have a clear plan of action. Okay, don't let them knock you off your path. Okay, because we've got 10 of Wands. So at least we know that you're at the end of this hard slog, trying to get things done, trying to put things in order with that Emperor energy. Yeah. But what we're finding is that what's been difficult is dealing with these false people, dealing with these energies that are trying to knock you off your perch, making things difficult for you to complete, things of that nature. Okay, you're moving away from, and at the 10, thank goodness, it's almost over, Aries. I know it's been a serious slog, but it's almost over. Okay, you're moving away from feeling that concern and worry whether or not things will be okay in the future. Will we have enough? Will we succeed? You know, there'll be less of this concern energy. We have a wealthy man here. I feel like this wealthy man feels that he's wealthy, like he's got this energy of wealth. But I don't feel like he's monetary rich, or maybe he might have some money. He feels pompous and blowed up. To be mindful of this person who is, if their chest is big and they puff up and they feel like they've got a lot, be mindful of that person as well. High honor. So you will be getting the high honor and the recognition that you deserve, because you've been putting in work. You will get the results, Aries. You really have been putting in work, you know, despite all of the negative energy around you, all of the sometimes negative self-chatter, and even the difficulties and challenges that you faced. So high honors is yours. Well done, Aries. Keep on going. Okay. And last but not least, we have the family room. So we know that at the end, where you're able to sort out all of your finances, spiritually, you are in a place where you're okay. You're able to offer and continue to support your family. There's going to come a time that you're going to need to have a conversation, coming together, heart-to-heart conversation, a family meeting. And this is where you'll be able to voice your concerns, confirm your support, and help to unify your family. Okay, Aries? So there's quite a lot of energies going on. It's a mixed bag. So come back for your love reading. And yeah, see you soon, Aries. Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your general reading. So the overall energy, you have a strategy. When strategy comes up in your reading, it lets me know that your mind is in a place of contemplation, evaluation. You're strategizing on how to deal with everyday matters as well as spiritual matters, business matters. So right now you have an energy of strategy. You are strategizing how to navigate through this month, so that you are having less low vibrational interactions, so that you're able to excuse me, so you're able to complete tasks in a timely fashion, as well as fitting in your personal duties and having some time for yourself as well. Okay, so Sagittarius, quite a lot of energy has come out regarding strategy. So I'm going to talk to everyone because I feel like this is a group. These groups of cards are for different Sagittarius, or it could be that some themes from each cluster tells a story for one of you. I'm just going to do it as they appear and take the messages as they resonate. Yeah, so we have the Page of Cups. When the Page of Cups shows up in our shows up in your reading, it lets me know that there is a situation that is emotional in nature, and it's a situation that you may have not been through before. Page of Cups talks about being upset or being upset or heartbroken over a specific situation that you've never had to kind of deal with before. And maybe this is you strategizing how you go about healing from this situation, or if this is someone within your energy who is really emotional and going through it right now, maybe you're strategizing on how you can support this person. Clarifying that is pathways and official person. So with pathways, it lets me know that there is, being another way to do something, where you may have done something the same way before. There is a new path. There's new pathways to get what it is that you want. There may be a new route. There might be a divine detour to your plan. Also, there's an official person, so it might be that you may be strategizing to support somebody on their walk to a new life, a new way of being, where this official person, for some of you, this official person's like a support worker or social worker or some sort of a support person. This official person is also could be someone in law or in the judicial system. But this is definitely supporting someone who's going through something really emotional right now that they're finding very difficult. And for them, it seems like it's the first time they've been through this. So maybe you're strategizing to support this, or maybe you are feeling this and you're needing to strategize how you're going to get yourself out of this situation, how you will state your case to this official person, what route you will take to get this official person to listen to you, to validate you in some way. That one's very strange. It almost feels like, because pages are like young, like teenagers, early 20s, like children kind of. Page, quite immature energy. So for some of you, this could be a younger person, this could be a child, a sibling. Maybe you care for this person and you're helping them find a new pathway with the support of the official person. That's why I keep feeling like it's some kind of social worker, caseworker, mental health worker, something of that, in that kind of vein. That's for some of you. Moving on, we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is all about rest and rejuvenation. Some of you need to relax. Some of you are strategizing when is the best time to take some annual leave because you're tired and you need to relax. So Sagittarius, find that time, strategize around your work duties and your home life duties as well, and take some rest and rejuvenation. Definitely relax. You've gone through quite a lot within the last couple of months and you still are balancing things, Sagittarius. But what is nice, to clarify the rest and rejuvenation that you need, is that there is going to be some unexpected income coming in and an expectation. So maybe the expectation is to just relax, but there may be some unexpected income that comes in. And maybe you've been strategizing about saving money, or because this is unexpected, this income. Maybe for some of you, you just expected to have a restful annual leave, and unexpected income came in and you're strategizing how to relax somewhere nice and warm, or relax somewhere that's different from your home. So take that as it resonates. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So for some of you, you're strategizing to become independent again. Nine of Pentacles is that independent energy. This is, I've got my stuff, I've got my pentacles, I'm cool, I'm independent, I don't need anybody, I'm living my best life. You know, so for some of you, you are strategizing how to get back to this state of independence where you're not relying on anybody and nobody else is relying on you, and you're not having to compromise at every turn. There's some type of message that came in, or some type of message that's going to come in regarding poverty. So maybe you have somebody who's going to come in and they're going to message you and they're going to plead their case. They're going to plead their, they're going to have their begging bowl out, essentially. Because as far as they're concerned, they see you as the Nine of Pentacles. You are the independent woman with her coin, and she's living her best life. But for some of you, you've got to be very mindful whether or not this is just usury. But for some of you, this is somebody who is earnestly asking for that support. They are going through some financial hardship. And if you're able to support them with that, please do. Okay. And then we have fast communication. That's Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands comes in. This is talking about communication that comes in sharp, fast and sharp. Sometimes not what you expected as well when it's coming from the main female. So this communication is somebody, this main female, I feel like this is you, not gender specific, but you being the main person. I feel like you're strategizing to have this communication. You want to nip something in the bud. You definitely want to nip something in the bud. So you're strategizing, and when the best time is to just hit the, you know, just hit the nail on the head, get it done, say what you need to say, get it all out there in the open, and yeah, keep it moving from there. Okay. And then we have the Two of Wands. So that's some type of decision needing to be made. So for some of you, you are sitting on the fence, not sure whether or not to make certain decisions because you're not sure of what the outcome will be. Similarly, this is those people around you, your significant other, your family and friends, needing to make a decision to maybe approach you with an offer, to talk to you. We have the Eight of Wands there as well. Maybe they want to talk to you as well. And this is a decision of how they're going to come to you as well. So to clarify that, this is sudden wealth. So maybe there's a decision needing to be made about how to spend or how to invest this sudden wealth. You know, maybe you decide that you want to go on holiday, you want to invest it in a business, you want to invest in some, you know, there's so many different avenues where you can invest for the future. And then we have marriage. So maybe somebody is deciding when it's going to be the right time to make that wedding proposal, especially if suddenly some extra money that they didn't expect was going to come in. Maybe this is what they're deciding to spend their money on. Maybe it's an engagement ring. Maybe you're already engaged and maybe this is money towards the venue for your marriage, for your wedding as well. So last but not least, we have the Knight of Cups. So this is an offer of love coming in. Yeah. So we've got some type of offer of love coming in for you, Sagittarius. Okay. Clarifying that is gift. So this offer of love is companionship. For some of you will be just like the gift. You will be the gift to this person and vice versa. And this person will be able to be gifting you with nice things while courting you and dating you and things of that nature. So there's that too. And then we have distant horizons. So it looks like for some of you, you guys are looking into the future. Would this relationship stand the test of time? You know, will things be as nice as it is now? Or would the honeymoon period just be dead in the water and never to be seen again? You know, so there's quite a few different energies here. There's some shmoney that's going on. There is strategizing about how to spend and invest, decisions to move your relationships to the next phase, have those all important conversations, rest and rejuvenation as well, making clear decisions. So yeah. Okay, come and meet me back for your love reading, Sagittarius. Hey Leo, welcome to your love reading. So let's jump into it. So the root energy for your love reading is forgiveness. So that just means the energy of forgiveness is around your love energy right now. So maybe you are learning to, at this time, forgive your partner. Maybe at this time you're learning to forgive yourself. But forgiveness seems to be at the forefront. Forgiveness is necessary for us to move forward in all our relationships. If we hold on to bitterness and pain and anger, we are only hurting ourselves, not the other person. It's like the definition of drinking poison and expecting the next person to die. It doesn't make any sense. So forgiveness is for you more than anybody else. And forgiveness is what's going to support you moving forward in your relationship. So the message is, the energy of forgiveness strengthens our capacity to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions. The energy of forgiveness strengthens our capacity to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions. Okay, so let's get into the love energy. Let's get into what's going on, what needs to be released, and what we're forgiving ourselves through. And let's get into some love energy. Let's find out. So, calling in your soulmate Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help to bring you together. So if there has been, obviously I can feel that there's been some issues for some of you Leos in your past relationship or currently in the relationship that you're in. But to get the relationship that you require and that you want, you need to pray for it, affirm it, and visualize it so that it brings you closer together. Because even going in back to your general reading, it's all about happy families. You want for things to work well. So for those who are vibrating on wanting to bring your relationship closer, visualization, prayer, and affirmation and affirming what you want will bring you guys closer together. So that's lovely. Then we've got let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So instead of going against the grain and beating your head against the wall, wanting what you want and, you know, seeing the relationship where you want it to be, but it may not be there right away. Do not force it. Just remember to always be in a place where you have the preferred state of being that is going to manifest the love and the connection and the closeness that you actually desire from your significant other. So yeah, let go of the control of needing to make things go your way and controlling the narrative and being a bully at times and, you know, throwing your toys out the pram, silent treatment, you know, petty behavior and things like that. Let things unfold naturally, you know, and then you can deal with things as and when they come, okay? Then we've got chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. So for some of you Leos, you are on this thing, you and that person are highly attracted to each other. And the energy around you is always lively and there's a tingly feeling, a need for intimacy, a need for closeness. And then we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And for some of you Leos, some of the reason why some of your relationships are not moving or not progressing as fast as you would like or even your partner would like is because you are still energetically connected to your ex. You haven't let them go. You haven't cut that emotional tie. So for some of you, you're still longing for that ex and there's a rift in your current relationship because your current partner can feel that you are not 100% there or they don't get the attention they feel that they deserve. So for some of you, it's about releasing that ex. Okay. Okay, and so for the singletons as well, guys, okay, those who you're going to be meeting, it's going to be that instant connection. For you to call in what you want is for you to just say, right, I want a relationship that is respectful. I want somebody who is, you know, all the list, everybody's wants of a good partner is different. But I know that people generally want love, respect, and to be honored, to be treated well, to be looked after, for their spouse to be faithful, you know, for them to be able to provide, to protect them, support, you know, the list goes on and on. Okay, so when we're looking at the energies, where we are looking at the zodiac signs of the possible energies for the singles, for the person that's going to be coming towards you, Leo, or the energy that you're currently dealing with, or any of these zodiac signs could be within their chart as well, so take it as it resonates. So you came up in your own reading, okay, so we've got Moon in Leo, heroism. Let your inner hero out. So maybe this is you, Leo. Maybe you are letting your inner hero out with your significant other and being very chivalrous and making your partner feel secure, and protected. That's really nice. Or this is a fellow Leo who's coming towards you, Leo, and they allow you to let your inner hero out. They make you feel like you want to protect, you want to look after somebody, you want to make them feel safe. Or maybe they make you feel safe, Leo. It works both ways. We also have eclipse in Sagittarius, growth, success after a setback. So it just lets me know that, yes, Leo, you guys have had a setback in your relationship. And similarly with this Sagittarius, they've had setbacks before, but they are able to be successful now because of what they've learned. They're using their experiences as wisdom, and now it's success after a setback. So this person knows how to start from the beginning and build themselves up. They know how to fail and learn from it and then rebrand or relaunch. This is somebody who you could probably do some great business with and have a successful relationship with. And this is a fellow fire sign as well. So we've got Leo and Sagittarius so far. We have Pisces. Okay, we've got eclipse in Pisces, free will. Serve your higher purpose. That's right, Leo. Serve your higher purpose. Free will. So with this Pisces energy, this is somebody who is a free spirit. This is somebody who is balanced and spiritually strong and able to support you in the ways, to support you relaxing and unwinding. Because for some of you, you're wound up quite tight because of your schedules and for the need to want to be on point and things like that. But this person is a free spirit. They understand that it's about free will. You can choose to spend all your day working, or you can choose to carve out time for yourself. There's all of those types of things. And this person's going to come in to nurture you, to remind you to take some time out for yourself, Leo. And then we also have Leo again, Sun and Leo, joy, a time of celebration and success. So we have a time for celebration and success, some joy. So we know that within your relationships, there is much joy on the horizon for you, Leo. This is you celebrating your achievements. This is you celebrating the lives of your family and friends. This is your family and friends celebrating you, your achievements. This is lovely, so this is somebody who's going to come in to celebrate you and for you guys to celebrate life together. So that is actually really nice. Okay, so just a recap for the possible energies, for the possible love matches for you, Leo. We have Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Leo again. So we've got 3 fire signs and 1 water sign. So a mixed bag of energy here. But overall, there seems to be a lot of positivity, a lot of movement and growth, expansion here. Okay, so going into asking the angels about you singletons, when your next relationship will be coming in, we have, for some of you, within the next few weeks. So within the next few weeks, you're going to be meeting that person who you have that mad chemistry with, and the vibe is just shell, and you just get on so well. So within the next couple of weeks, you guys will be meeting that soulmate that you have been manifesting, that you have been visualizing and praying about. Okay, so within the next few weeks. And then for some of you, it's not the right time. For some of you, it's not the right time to embark on moving to the next stage of your relationship, or even to start a brand new one, because many of you are still connected to your ex. You haven't let this situation go. You haven't released that person as yet. And it'll be unfair of your new partner to have to compete with your ex. Okay, so for some of you, it's not the right time, and you're still learning how to let go of your control issues. You're still learning how to let go and just go with the flow. So maybe this ain't quite the right time to get with somebody for some of you. Okay, so the advice from the angels regarding your relationships, Leo, you are told to be assertive. Don't wait for things to drop in your lap. Don't wait to fix things that need to be fixed. Do not wait to say sorry. Do be assertive in making sure that you apologize before you go to sleep. Don't go to sleep angry at your significant other. Be assertive in making things happen, helping out, being a good contributor, you know, a good partner, friend, lover. Be assertive. Don't wait for things to just happen. And then we have look for a sign. Look for a sign that you're doing well, that you're on the right path, that your partner is happy in what they're getting. Look for a sign that you're on the right path in your career. Look for a sign. Ask divine what it is that you need to be focusing on this at this time, but look for the signs, because all the answers are there, especially when you get into meditation. And just trust in the process. Trust in the fact that sometimes things are difficult, and obstacles may be in the way. However, sometimes working a little bit harder for something means that it's all the more precious when you get it. It's worth the effort. It's worth the blood, sweat, and tears. So trust in the process, okay, Leo? And then we have big happy changes. So big happy changes are happening in your love life right now and will continue to change, especially as you are going through a stage where you are learning to forgive your significant other and to forgive yourself. Okay, so big happy changes on the horizon for everybody involved, the singles and those who are attached. And just to close your love reading, Leo, we have your love activation cards, and the love activation cards lets me know what we are learning in this time. All our relationships have led us up to this point. What have we learned from the people who we have shared time with? What have they learned from us? So these love activation cards just give us a hint to what we are learning and how we are expanding through love and through the relationships and our interactions with people. So the first one we have is freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. I'm going to say that again. Freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Okay. So that means you are not going to be put yourself in a box because maybe you feel like you may be too old, or you need to lose weight first, or you need to be in another tax bracket, you need to be in a new job before you can do A, before you can do B. This is any self-limiting beliefs that you may have that could be stopping you from fully moving and having everything that you want. You're releasing any self-imposed restrictions or any perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. And now you're going to start becoming open. You're not going to limit yourself anymore through being worried about whether or not something is correct, or whether you think other people will understand or will rate you for your decisions or things of that nature. So anything that you feel like as a limitation, or you feel that somebody else or other people may kind of perceive you kind of wrong, or you will come up with some type of backlash. Okay, and then we've got responsibility. You are aware that the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. Responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. So you understand that the amount of love you express is the amount of love you will get back. The negative thoughts and the negative feelings that you have, the more they will circle round and come back to you. Okay, so that is your responsibility in knowing how powerful your thoughts are, how powerful it is to move from a place of love, even in the midst of dealing with people who can be quite difficult as well. So we've got that kind of energy as well. So also we have loyalty. We have your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Okay, so this means if people feel that they can rely on you and you are not so easy to drop plans and be quite flippant, quite flip-floppy, and you show no consistency, people won't be able to feel that you are loyal or that you're devoted to them. So try to come from a place of love and understanding, knowing that when those things happen to you, it does not feel nice. So don't perpetuate what you don't want. Be what you want to see. Be the change you want to see. Be the energy that you want around you. Okay. And then we have elevation. I don't know why I could not get that word. You know, like it's Mercury retrograde, but come on, love. Right. Elevation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. Elevation. You are making a conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. Okay. So we've got elevation is what you're working towards. You're consciously now. You're consciously making a decision to raise your vibrations of love. Being positive. Loyalty. You're trying to make sure you're consistent and show your devotion. Responsibility, knowing what you put out is what you get back. Freedom. Not allowing any self-imposed or other perceived limitations to stop you moving forward. Okay? So guys, that is your love reading. Keep loving, keep manifesting, and yeah. Come back for the advice, which will be all signs. Okay, Leo. Hi, Aries. Welcome back to your love reading. So the overall energy regarding love is intimacy. So the energy of intimacy supports us trusting that we are safe to allow closeness. The energy of intimacy supports us trusting that we are safe to allow closeness. Okay. So what I'm picking up is that there is a few energies in and around your space. Those who would love to be intimate with you, Aries. I think some of them are, there's a particular energy waiting for the opportune moment to ask you to move things to the next level, for intimacy to be had. And also you're vibrating on intimacy. You're wanting the right candidate, or you're wanting the right type of person to be intimate with, or you would prefer to just not get involved in anything that you can't easily get out of. And quite frank, most of the energy that I'm feeling, nobody has time to play around in that way. But definitely, there is definitely an energy of intimacy, desire for intimacy. So yeah, let's get into the love portion of the reading. So The first message is free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. It's time to take control back of your life. Free yourself. Okay, so this is talking about making sure that we are first staying true to ourselves, and then at another state, first being true to ourselves, and then serving others, looking after ourselves so that we can then look after others and serve where we can. But if you're not looking out for yourself or looking after yourself, how are you able to do that? So free yourself, take back control of your life, and get on the right direction that you was already on. Don't allow other people to make you deviate off of your path. We also have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic connection here. So for some of you, intimacy will not be an issue because chemistry is here. You guys have a magnetic chemistry. You guys can talk when you spend time with each other. It's always lovely. You guys talk up until early hours of the morning. This is somebody who you share common ground with, and not only are they physically attractive to you, and likewise they are attracted to your physicality as well. There is much common ground and respect there as well. So that just cements the chemistry that's going on, and will definitely ease and promote intimacy. Okay. And then we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So this could be, for some of you, maybe your children don't like your partner, your proposed partner. There might be some kind of issue with custody for some of you. This is access to your children. For some of you, this is just simply being able to spend some time. Access. For some of you, there is limited access to your children, and maybe there's a need for intimate conversation and coming together with your children so that you're able to find a common ground somewhere quiet, maybe at your home, maybe somewhere on neutral grounds where you're able to sit down and have a frank conversation, but where it's coming from a place of love. So that might even be some of that issue there. Maybe there might be some conversation you may need to be having with your children. But the way in which you do it needs to be in a space that feels safe, that promotes that intimate space, that opening up, that sharing, that closeness. And then we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in your present moments. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So we are forgiving and learning. We are forgiving those who have hurt us and learning from our own mistakes and learning from all our experiences, because there's no real mistakes. These are just learning curves. So as we learn from our past and we are healing, we are able to more immerse ourselves with the present and bring much more of that loving, intimate energy in. So that's really, really nice, Aries. Right, so that's actually really lovely energy there. So we know that there's a need to free yourself, get back control of your life, chemistry. There is that energy that you will find with this significant other, where the energy is so lovely, the connection is there, the chemistry is on point. That will definitely promote and ease intimacy. We have maybe intimate conversations in an intimate space with your children will help heal this situation as well. And we've got forgiving and learning. As we are forgiven and healing from the past, we're able to fully immerse ourselves with the present and bring about much more of that loving and intimate energy when we are more focused on what we want now and not what we don't want from our past. Okay, so we've gone into looking into the zodiacs, the possible zodiac signs of your significant others. So this could be the relationships that you're currently in, or for the singles, the relationships that should be coming in to you, your love matches. Okay, so these could represent the signs that are in your partner's chart or in the chart of the new love, essentially. Okay, Aries. So the first one we have is eclipse in Aquarius, awakening. Your deeper resolve rises. Eclipse in Aquarius, awakening. Your deeper resolve rises. So dealing with this Aquarius will not only be a satisfying situation or a relationship, but be one that is awakening. This is where you will both be able to pray and meditate together, discuss things. This is where we're saying we've got that chemistry. So this could be that relationship that is full of chemistry, mutual respect, where you're able to reason with one another, grow and stretch and expand with one another. So there's an Aquarius who's possibly coming in for you, Aries. Okay, and that's an air sign. We also have another air sign. We have eclipse in Gemini, negotiation. Rise to the challenge as as a new path opens. Rise to challenges as new paths open. I love that. Negotiations. So new paths will be opened up. Negotiating how best to move forward, what moves to take, why, when, how. Negotiating what will be the best path, the best rate of pay, the best course of action, things of that nature. So there's definitely a Gemini who's coming in to support you, rise into your new challenges, making sure that you're open for all paths as they open up to you, so that you're not limiting yourself. So that's nice. We also have Sun in Cancer, home. Focus on your home and love. So this Cancer will be all about helping you build your home, support you, making sure that the energy is right there, that everybody there is taken care of. This is someone who wants to build with you. Home. Wants to build a home and stability with you, Aries. This person, they want to focus on home and love. They want that unity, that coming together. They want that home and family. And they really focus on that. And Cancers are very much like that. They want their home to look nice and feel nice. So working with this type of energy will be quite nice for you, Aries. And then we also have eclipse in Libra, rebalance. Reevaluate relationships, justice and fair play. So this Libra will be coming in to rebalance and to support things being just and fair. Making sure things are just and fair and make sure the relationship is balanced as well. So this person will definitely challenge you and call you out on your BS, but also be there to love and nurture you as well. There are some lovely energies there. So just as a recap, that the overall energy for you, Aries, is intimacy. Possible love energies coming in is Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, or Libra. These could appear in anywhere in their chart. We also have, right, so those are the possible energies coming in. And I asked the angels when this relationship will be coming for the singles, or when the relationships will move to that higher state of intimacy. So for some of you, you're cautioned to wait. You're being told to wait in this particular time, just so that you can start to regain that control back over your life. Continue with your healing as you're healing and evolving from your past as well. So maybe just being cautioned to wait a while until you feel energetically ready and emotionally ready. For some of you, a year from now is the best time um, to start this relationship. By then, you would have been further along in your healing, um, and would have felt or would feel or will be feeling like you have control. You wouldn't have to feel like you need to regain control of your life. You'd be taking this time to heal, reevaluate situations, negotiate, learn, build your home, come together, keep awakening, keep growing, keep expanding. So for some of you, within a year is the better time to start this relationship. And for some of you, this is within the next few months. Okay, so in the next few months, this relationship will come in, possibly in Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, or Libra. And obviously, this is just general, so it might be much more signs, or because obviously this is very general, only speaking to a select few. But yes, this is for some of you, in the next few months, this relationship will come in. This person, you will meet them. This chemistry will be shell, and yeah, I like that. So the advice for your relationships moving forward, or what you should be considering, is to be assertive. We've had that one quite a lot throughout July. Be assertive. Don't wait for things to happen. You make those moves. Okay, anything that you want to express, anything that you want to do. Okay, be assertive in this time. Don't wait for opportunities to arise. Create the opportunity. Okay, be assertive, Aries. um abundance is yours, Aries. There's no need for you to worry about whether you'll have enough, whether there's enough to go around, whether you'll be able to share your wealth, leave your wealth. You are abundance, and abundance is yours. So just keep continuing on your path, keep loving wholeheartedly, keep sharing and expressing, because you are affecting the universe in a positive way. And that is why more abundance will be coming in for you, okay? We also have no need to worry. So that is no need to worry about deadlines, tasks, um, whether or not you'll complete something, being a failure, succeeding. Don't worry. You've got backative of the Most High, your ancestors, source divine, and angels supporting you. So there's no need to worry, okay? And then we have improving health. So as you heal from your past, as you talk, as you reason, as you have your heart to heart, your health will be improved. Okay, because we know that most of the ailments and the pains that we are feeling can be traced all the way back to trauma and repressed feelings and things that we haven't dealt with. And all of those things are trapped in our energetic body, and then they are released within our physical body, and they represent, or they manifest in back problems, joint problems, all kinds of dis-ease on the body. Okay, so once we continue to release those past hurts, our health will improve. Okay, and also, as well as eating right, drinking lots of water, getting some regular exercise, that will obviously improve your health as well. But I definitely feel with this card, it's more talking about energetically, your energetic health. because obviously it's what we're holding on to that is creating the physical dis-ease in the body. And then to close your love reading, I like to look at I've done this in the wrong order. That's better. Right, so I also like to look at the love activation cards. The love activation cards make me show me what you are learning within this time. You are stretching, all of your relationships are moving you to a new state of being. You're learning something about yourself and learning about the world through the people who you are interacting with, intimate or otherwise. Okay. So, what is going to be activated within you, Aries? We have friendliness. You are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love based connections. You are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. So even if on the surface it doesn't look like there's anything you have in common with some of these energies, you are able to look, even if it's a small similarity. It could be the TV programs, it could be the types of music, it could be the era that you grew up in, it could be the community you come from, it could be many, many things. But you're able to see those things so that you're able to form that sort of to forge that love-based connection and relationship. So this is friendliness. So you're able to have a unique bunch of friends that's got who are different, but there are certain things that you have in common that allow your relationship to keep running. Then we have tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because of your sense of love in everyone. Let me read that again. Mercury retrograde. Tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. So although people do your nutting, you understand and you sense the love, you sense that they don't really mean any harm with their annoying selves. So you're able to have tolerance through love, through understanding and seeing that they really mean well. They don't wish bad, they just do the most sometimes and do your head in. So you will be gaining more tolerance the more you'll be able to have that, see the sense of love in them, and even the small things that you may have in common with them will help you to have more tolerance and to not allow this person to rile you up. And then we have integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with every action. Integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love in every action. So this is you always going to taking the high road, not the low road, you know, making sure that you are remaining truthful, honest, and that you are able to move from a place of love in all of the situations that you find yourself in, Aries. And then last but not least, we have forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Okay, so that's about forgiving others so that you can move forward. Not that they deserve it, but that it's for you rather than it's for them. Holding on to bitterness, pain and sadness and anger for somebody is not doing anything to them but hurting yourself. It's like that's every time I come to forgiveness and anger and bitterness, I always come to the same thing. It's like drinking poison and expecting somebody else to die. It doesn't make no sense. Let it go. Okay. So, Aries, that has been your love energy. So, there is some chemistry going on here. There is learning and healing from the past. There is regaining your power back and your focus. And yeah, getting back to that intimacy energy, feeling comfortable to get close with somebody. It's coming soon. Yes, indeed, it's coming soon. Okay, Aries, come back for your advice, which is we all signs, okay? All right, yes. Hey, Sagittarius. So welcome to your love reading. Okay, let's start. So the overall energy is sensitivity, okay? So the message is the frequency of sensitivity helps us to open to the world of subtly and detailed, open to the world of, of subtly and detailed while anchoring, excuse me, while anchoring in a structural foundation, thus supporting us to become more fully multidimensional. So the more that we are able to tap into our sensitivities, we are able to realize how multidimensional we really are. So although sometimes we try to make sure that we are exuding strength at all times and not being too emotional, it calls for us to be sensitive in situations so that we are being true to ourselves at all times and allowing our full expression of who we are. Yes, we are strong at certain times. Yes, we can be very assertive and go getting, but also we have times when our energy levels are quite low and we are in need of some extra TLC. Okay, so that's what that sensitivity is talking about. And also being sensitive to your partner's needs as well will support you moving forward as well. Okay, Saggies. So let's get into the love energy. So some of these cards, I've seen them before. So there's quite a few energies that are similar. So it seems like many of the signs are experiencing the same sorts of things under this Mercury retrograde and the full moon that we've been currently under as well. So yes, okay, so the messages are calling your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualization helps bring you together. So the more you visualize, affirm, and pray over the type of relationship that you want, this is how you call in your soulmate. So you call this person in, and this is how you affirm the type of relationship that you want to be in, based on the relationship that you're currently in. To move a relationship to the next stage, your affirmations, your prayers, and your visualizations about how your relationship looks or how you want it to look will help it be so. Okay. And then we have chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. So this is where you and this person have a strong connection. The chemistry is shell. When you're around them, you are excited, you're able to reason, you're able to relax and be your full self, and also giggle and become childlike and playful as well. And then we also have wedding. This situation involves marriage. So for some of you, this is all about marriage. This is some of you tapping into that sensitivity and tapping into how you truly feel about binding yourself to another person, how you feel about the construct of marriage. Are you ready? The fact that some of you are very ready, some of you have been ready, and some of you are at the beginning of your relationships or at pivotal moments and are evaluating where you stand. And for some of you, you can definitely see yourself with this person. And a wedding is definitely on the cards. There is definitely a marriage on the cards. And then for some of you, this energy is that you are dealing with somebody who is married, or who hasn't totally cut off their ties to their previous relationship. And then we also got it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive of the highest energy of all. So it is safe to love. Even if you've been hurt, even if you're unsure about the outcome, it is safe for you to love, Saggies. I like that. Okay, so looking into the zodiac signs of the possible relationships that could be coming towards you and the relationships that you're currently in, these are the zodiac signs that could be coming up for you. Okay, so the first one we have is Sun in Virgo, endeavor. You reap what you sow. So endeavor, you reap what you sow, Virgo. So this is all about what you put in is what you get out. So with your relationships, if you're wanting your relationships to be more tighter and you want to build your bond, then you're going to need to more open up with your partner so that they open up with you. And it's like that. If you want to see the fruits of your labor, you need to keep putting in the effort. If you want to see results, keep putting in the effort. And this Virgo will be coming in to support you through your endeavor. They are good workers, Virgos. They will support you getting things in order and organized as well. And then we have Moon in Aries, courage, believe in yourself. So this Aries is another fire energy who is all about lighting a fire underneath you, helping you build your courage. Maybe you support them with their courage. And they help you to believe in yourself, and you help them to believe in their self and believe in the dream that you are building with each other. Because for some of you, this is courage in building a foundation with somebody. This is really nice energy. And then we have Moon in Virgo, another Virgo, earth energy, contentment. The chance to boost health and vitality leads to satisfaction. So dealing with your health, vitality will lead to your contentment. Making sure that you deal with your insides, your spiritual and your physical well-being, as well as your spiritual well-being, will lead to that contentment within yourself and your relationships as well. So this Virgo is all about contentment and making sure everything is catered for. That health and vitality is at the forefront. This person is all about clean eats and health. And then we have Sun in Taurus, practicalities, boost self-worth and finances. So this is practicalities. Ooh. So this is practical things, and you see them pentacles there. This is doing something practical to boost your life and your finances. Okay, and this Taurus is definitely here to help with that. And this person likes to build. They want to practically put in. They want to see. They want to see where their money went. They want to see where their effort went. They're the type that will help build and put something together and sit back and look at the job and be like, yeah, I love the fact that it's fully functioning. I like the fact that I had a hand in building that. I had a hand in putting that together. Jeez, this Taurus card just keeps going to fly out of my hand. So then we have, so that is the energy. So we have Virgo, Aries, Virgo again, and a Taurus for the possible love energies coming in, or possibly the energies that you are already connecting with. So when asking the angels about some of you singles, and also about when this possible wedding could be taking place, or this proposal of marriage, and also when you Saggies will be meeting these Virgos, Aries and Taurus. So these possible relationships will be coming in. The first group that came out into first group we came of was within the next couple of months. So for some of you, you're meeting this person where the chemistry is nice. You guys feel like you've known each other from another life. You know that it's safe to love now. You have been doing your healing. You are ready for this relationship. You're ready to move a relationship to the next level. And you're also just ready to offer a part of yourself to somebody, offer your love, your contribution and your support. So within the next few months, Saggies, this will be you embarking on a new relationship. And similarly, I get this kind of energy, even with the proposal. For some of you, this is going to be within the next couple of months. So don't be surprised if you get the bend on one knee situation, or you get a surprise in a drink or in some type of food. It might be some type of cliche way, or it could be quite ingenious. But either way, in the next few months, these relationships or these or this proposal will happen. And you've got the next few weeks. So for some of you, this relationship is more sooner than a couple of months. It's going to be within a couple of weeks. So watch this space. In like that. So for the advice regarding your relationships moving forward, Saggies, is to be assertive. That assertive has come up so much. I think it's come up in every reading, every love reading anyway, I think. Might not be correct, but I feel like it's come up a good few times. If it hasn't come up all the time, then it's come up at least 3 times. So to be assertive, that means we are not waiting for an opportunity to be carved out. We are going to carve one out for ourselves. We are going to make the first steps, take that leap of faith. And we're not going to wait. We're going to create the opportunity, create the life that we want, create the atmosphere that is conducive for the state of being and the relationship that we require and that we want. So I love it. Be assertive. Then we have communicate clearly. Communicate clearly. Make sure that you are being clear with your intentions. Make sure everybody involved can understand what's being said, what you require, especially if you are having some type of complaint or you are voicing a concern. Make sure that you're very clear on where you stand and why you feel the way you feel and why you would like to move forward the way you want to move forward, and so on and so forth. Okay, to be very clear. Ask for help from others. Don't do it all on your own. No man is an island. Yes, you are very strong and independent and assertive and a go-getter, Saji, but you also have been, you have strategically placed within your life the right type of energies. You have those who you can call to talk and reason on a level that you can't reason with other people. You have your partners have been strategically placed in your life at that particular time for that particular reason. And they were able to give you strength. You have your friends and your family who are strategically placed in your life. So ask some help from others and allow them to support you, okay? And then we have recovery. So where you are a hard worker, a go-getter, you definitely need some time to recover. And I believe this came up in your reading, in your general reading with the 4 of Swords, that rest and rejuvenation. So definitely recovery is necessary, okay? You definitely need to relax and to chill, okay? So just to start closing your love reading, we have the love activation cards, and this shows us what we're learning within our relationships. We are constantly learning from our relationships. So what will be activated within you? What love activation will be activated within you throughout July and moving forward? Sagittarius. So we have present. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. Present. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. Okay, so you're able to stay present. Vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of love, of a loving and just universe. Vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. That's lovely. Harmony. You are able to feel a loving balance. You are able to feel a loving balance connection with everything. Harmony. You are able to feel a loving balance connection with everything. Spontaneity. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. Spontaneity. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. So Sagittarius, you're able to be present and stay in the moment and to be thankful for where you are and to be thankful for who is around you and to affect the energy with love in a positive way in all your circumstances. And that's you staying present, and in your vision, you recognize no matter what's going on, that love and unity and oneness is necessary within the universe. This is what we want to see. And then we've got harmony. You're able to feel loving balance, lovingly, a loving and balanced connection with everything. So regardless of what's going on, around the world, you are able to stay in an energy of balance and to be able to connect with all who are around you from a place of love and positivity. So keep that going. There's a beautiful energy around you. And then we've got spontaneity. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. So yeah, you're going to get spontaneous. You're going to worry about all of your schedules and all of the things you have to do. You're going to be able to fully enjoy yourself and allow yourself to be and just see what happens next. You go with the flow. That has been your love reading. Come over and let's get on with your with all signs advice. So we'll just do some the animal spirit deck for advice and some affirmations that will support you through this month and moving forward. Okay, lovely. Hey there, fire signs. So welcome to your advice and affirmations last segment. Okay, so well done for making it through, if you made it all the way through your general and your love reading. But yeah, this is for all of you fire signs, so that's Leo, Aries and Sagittarius. Take the messages as they resonate. These messages are for you. They will support you moving forward. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and just know that if something isn't for you right now, it may not be time, but it may be later on. So either make a note of some of these affirmations or just come back and watch these videos again, or maybe just pause it and write them down, record them, screenshot them, whatever way you can to keep them. Okay, so the first energy we have, or the first advice, or what we need to consider, is from the lion spirit. This is the animal spirit deck. Lion spirit says, be generous of spirit. Be generous of spirit. Don't hold back who you are. Be your full self. Be generous of spirit. Hawk spirit, Let your spirit be your guide. So allow divine to guide you through your journey, Sagittarius. Parrot spirit, watch your words. Watch your words. Understanding that we manifest our reality through our thoughts and our words. And we have Nightingale spirit, love is all around. Love is all around, Saggy. We have Peacock spirit, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let your light shine, Sagittarius. Be the peacock, beautiful, beautiful that you are. We have Giraffe spirit, see the big picture. See the big picture. Step back so you can see the big picture. And then we have Dove spirit, be peace. Be peace. Be the peace you want to see. Be the peace. Okay, so that is the advice from the animal spirit deck. And then we go into a gentle hug from the soul, or gentle hug for the soul, rather. Mercury retrograde. So let's go into the affirmations. I'll repeat them twice, so at least you can repeat them with me, okay? Money is freedom. Money is freedom. I am grateful for everything in my life today. I am grateful for everything in my life today. I enjoy quality time with friends and family. I enjoy quality time with friends and family. I love money and money loves me. I love money and money loves me. People come in and out of my life for a reason. People come in and out of my life for a reason. I respect myself. I respect myself. I am in charge of my destiny. I am in charge of my destiny. Hey guys, my lovely lovely fire signs. Wow, this Mercury retrograde has been kicking my butt. Well, it is getting kind of late. I should go and get some kip. So this has been your July reading. I hope it was beneficial. I hope you gained something. I hope there was something of inspiration there. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'm building my page, and I would love to get at least 100 for the, in the next couple of days. If I could get 100 followers by the end of July, I'll be really, really happy, because I'm currently on 53, I believe. It's not so bad. We're getting there. But yeah, as long as the messages get heard and seen by the right, by who needs it, that's the main thing. So we give thanks and praises. So you guys enjoy the rest of July. Be good to yourselves, and much love. And yeah, Empress Vibrant signing out. Blessings, guys.